Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're back, and so we're at the base, and we are continuing on where we left off. Basically, last time I just went to the base. Since then, and so we had a great time, and we had gone to it's still growing. That makes me sad. We went and raided a base or two, and we had a great time. We flew around. I went ahead and changed some things for the blueprint. I was thinking, this takes a long time, blah blah blah, but I actually decided to change the blueprint system instantly, and the options you can actually go in before you load the game. You can rechange the difficulty, and I thought that makes more sense for a Let's Play series. I could sit here for hours and hours and hours, crafting something or building something through the blueprint system, but I thought that was a little silly for a Let's Play system. If I was running a multiplayer game, completely different, because I could just run it in the background and say, hey guys, we just built this ship, stuff like that. But for Let's Play, it doesn't work so well. So I thought we'll go ahead and do something a bit different with that, and so that's what I've done. That's what I've chosen. So I'm going to go ahead through the blueprints. So we're going to use some of the basic ones that come with the game. I've only downloaded one outside of the game, and this is this economic one that it looks kind of interesting, but I never got around to it, and it's called the Dink MK4 HV Economy. So let's go to factory. We'll build it up for fun here. So let's go ahead and get some copper and iron, and you know what you could do if you really want to for fun, you could just go like this. I mean, I know this is a waste, but they get saved, so watch this. There you go. So they get saved in there. So start production. And so you can use them later on. You don't lose them. So here you go. So you can spawn this. Of course, it's not going to work here. And we can check it out and see how it works. So do we have any? No, we don't. Let's grab some biofuel here. Oh, I actually have some on me anyways. I won't put it all in it anyways, just because I want to test it more than anything. So you can see it's got one fuel thing. There's the generator. And there is the little dude there. Does it only have... Oh, there's one in the front and two in the back. Oh, okay. Ain't that adorable? So it's even more lighter than ours, basically. And we'll just put some fuel in there. And, oh, how do you get in here? Oh, this is clever. So it's actually got a cockpit like this. Oh, that is actually a little adorable, to be honest. Oh, that's pretty cool. So there you go. So it works the same way, basically. It takes a little longer for it to get its oomph, I think, but it works. And, yeah, I like it. That's pretty cool. I thought you guys liked that. Just wanted to show that off and try it out. So it has its place in our world, We'll give it a use here and there. I don't think it has any kind of gears to land. Mine doesn't either, so that's not a big deal. Just wondering if it did. Ooh, it's a little more harder to control steer-wise, but not bad. I like it. It's cute. But anyway, so that's what I meant with the blueprints. We can go ahead and, spawn things and give them a try, and we don't have to make such a big deal out of it. So let's go ahead and check out some other ones here. I want to do CV is something I really want to do, but we're going to probably need... Basically, CV is something that you build later on more than now. Seems like now it's all about, the warp drives too and stuff, so that's going to be kind of cool. They don't say, unfortunately, these don't tell you what they come in. They don't tell you that it comes with a warp drive or anything like that, unfortunately. So that's kind of a downer, but look at this guy. This one was a badass. I remember making this before. Actually, I think this one I remember getting before it existed in-game, and then they added it in-game. But you can see this stuff requires way, way, way higher materials. Basically, we want to go into maybe this level where it uses cobalt, silicon, copper, iron, and some plastic materials. And you can see that looks pretty cool. And... what else we got here? Oh, this is cool. So these are big SVs, by the way. I mean, if you think about the size, this is 24 by 14 by 59. It has almost 5,000 block count. Look at the triangle counts. I like how they have the triangle count too. So you're talking about a lot of that's a huge thing when you think about the amount of blocks. This one's a little bit more high tech. Probably has a few high tech things. It could be weapons. It could be other technologies on board that bring that cost up. This one is a cool one here. It requires cobalt, silicon, copper ingot, and iron. It's a decent little size, 225 blocks. It looks pretty nice, actually. I might consider that one. This one is actually a lot bigger and uses a lot more iron, copper, and silicon. And it looks like a Star Trek sort of looking shuttle, maybe a bit cooler looking. Looks like a sleek, you know, some sort of Star Trek type setup. I do like it a lot, though. Might check that one out, actually. Requires a lot of iron, but that's not so bad. Sathium, we haven't even found Sathium yet, so here you go. This is like a tiny one. I like this one, though. That's pretty cool. That might not be a bad one. I wonder how durable it is. You know, more low like costs on the blocks, the better, right? So, and then you're just getting down into the wee ones. This one's not so wee. Very cool. So the cobalt, I wonder if that's used for like certain technology or weapons. Not sure. So let's see. Which one? I kind of wanted this one. I mean, it looks kind of badass. I like the design. I don't know how armored it up. I said armored up it is, but I think I'm gonna do that one. So. Might as well have fun, right? See what we can get. Okay, so, and this might help us too, you know, fight with, you know, kick some more ass. So we'll get some iron. You're probably going to need more iron than that. Oh, we got lots of iron anyways. I mean, if you think about it, we got lots of silicon anyways too, right? So the only thing we don't have a lot is cobalt, but this wasn't a massive guzzling of cobalt either. And copper is on the lower end of things. I mean, we still got lots, but it's not like plenty. So we got actually more than enough silicon here. So we'll throw the copper in there. We'll throw... Oh, yeah, we already had that. We'll throw the iron in there. Got to put more iron. I'll just throw it all in there. There you go. And then cobalt. You don't need that much. So we'll just throw in about enough to do that. And you can see we had like some from before. As I said before, it kind of transfers with. And there we go. So that makes life easier for a Let's Play. If I do a series down the road again, I won't be doing the instant one, but at the same time, it'll be more about, hey, I can make them in between episodes and stuff like that, because holy crap, it's awesome. This is an SV. And this is why I don't build my own SVs, because, like, what the hell? This is awesome. I did not realize it was in this size. Holy crap. So the downside is this has no weapons at all, from what I can tell. You'll have to fit your own weapons on it, but yeah, see the front? It looks like it's all pre-fit for weapons. Holy crap. Under here, too, is all weapon-based. And it has an actual interior. You walk in. Look at multiple fridges. This is all cargo. Short-range warp tank. So the warp tank's in here. Passenger. Is this my core here? I can't even tell. It looks so friggin' badass. This must be the warp core? Warp drive. Yeah, how much space do you hold? Cool. Oh, this is how you pilot it. Can I still go in here? Yeah. The only thing I wish was this was extra barrier layered in the front. You could always do that yourself. They clearly added metal shielding here anyways, but it's not going to be, like, invincible to enemy fire, right? If you get a couple hits on this, you're gonna get hurt badly. But wow, this is so cool. Okay, so let's see what the fuel's like. Let's have fun and just put the one fuel. I'm hoping, okay, there is multiple fuel tanks. So it's like, there better be multiple fuel. Okay, so let's see what one thing of fuel is. 6%. Okay, it's like, there's our ship for a whole 10 minutes. So if you're flying this on this planet, the whole stack is only 6.8 minutes. That is beautiful. I love that. Okay. Very cool, to be honest. And if you don't move at all, you're looking at, you know, it'll be about 20-ish minutes for a full thing of the normal fuel. Okay, so they do have landing pads on there. I think I heard it anyways, but I wanted to double check. And of course, me jumping off was probably not the brightest idea. We can probably get in there. I gotta do a better job, but here, I'll do it this way instead. There you go. We'll bring it back down. There you go. So power left 134. Of course, you're still draining lots of power for, say, food and stuff, but... Oh, do the lights come on when you're near it? Oh, there's got a sensor on it. That is awesome. See the sensor right there? Probably works for both the door. I don't know if the sensor is for the door as well, actually. Oh yeah, it looks like it is part of it because it comes out. So the sensor controls both this, the door, and the light. I love that. So you can see the, you know, that how more interactive the, you know, it's become over the years. Okay, so let's look at what we can craft here anyways. One thing I haven't been able to craft yet, which I still don't think I can, I'm just going to double check, is the Advanced Constructor. Only if we could craft that. Okay, we're constructing the Advanced Constructor because we can finally construct that. So we're going to empty this one out and we're going to gut this. Now, I'd probably go by blocks because honestly, outside of that, I don't know what we'll get because I always get a weird-ass bug anyways. I'd rather have the large constructor because what I can probably do then is just use it in something later on, right? I'll just like literally take it and throw it into the blueprint. And there's a salvage machine and all that too as well now in the game. So we'll get to that over time, but beautiful ship. So yeah, you definitely want to start using Promethium for this, honestly. This is when, you know, you should be getting into Promethium. So here's the Promethium we have already, and we got lots of Promethium now, so it's not so bad. But let's go ahead and hit P here, and we'll go in. So here you go. You can do fill all like this, and there, it grabs it from your inventory. How awesome is that? So just idle, just sitting here running the refrigerator, 2,200. So let's calculate that. 22 divide by 60. So you're looking at 36 hours real time to just run this ship, basically, like as is. So that's not so bad. That's actually pretty decent. And I wonder if you could put solar panels on a small ship. I wouldn't waste it, but I'm just saying, like, it'd be kind of cool. Do solar panels have an SV to them or anything like that? They're for placeable base. It just says base, basically. So it only has red. So I guess they don't have an SV version. Or I thought they had capital version, honestly, of solar panels, but maybe not. Unless I haven't unlocked them either, right? But anyways, let's place our Advanced Constructor because this is a big day for us. So let's go. We like to get the gap in here. Gotta love those gaps. And here we go. Just don't tell my girlfriend I just said that. And there we go. So here we go. Oh, there we go. I was like, that's not working, maybe. So here's all the stuff that you can craft in here now. And this probably will craft a little faster too, so keep that in mind, just because it does contain... it's a more advanced machine. I'm pretty sure it has the ability to craft slightly faster, so that's a good thing, of course. And then I'm just grabbing basic resources anyways out of our, thing here. I should grab all the components too, but I'm just grabbing the basics right here. I'm just throwing them in here. And this should start powering up a lot of different things that you can craft, of course, which is awesome. So you can see the crystal here. This is for the warp. I don't know if this is... for warp jump, fill warp tank and use these crystals to power your drive. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So we won't warp away this episode, but we'll definitely give it a shot soon. And then so let's grab materials. So these are things that you use inside of recipes. So we're not going to grab anything outside of, I'll even leave cobalt for now and there, like the plastic and more iron, of course, and this stuff I guess we can grab. This is mostly what I was talking about, these little components here. There you go. There you go. So now we're getting good stuff. Oh, the glass can come with us as well. The plates. Okay, so cool. So yeah, now we don't have as much wasted space inside of this to begin with. Plus... we can, craft a little better. So let's go. I kind of like this is an episode of like spawn a couple ships, check them out, and then look into your tech tree and work on some stuff like that. So base wise, I'm looking at small vessel first because I'm really excited by that. We can unlock the small thruster. I mean, we probably already have the ability to unlock that or probably have that on that ship. I don't know, but I want to get that, the medium thruster, sorry. We have the warp stuff unlocked. You got the different weapons, so it's probably time to look at that. There is a jet thruster too. Look at this. Look how big they get. So you got rocket launcher, pulse launcher, plasma cannon. The passenger, I'm unlocking these even though I'm not going to build with them. Honestly, if it was my way, you'd have to unlock these before using the blueprints, but that's why I'm kind of like just doing them now. I don't think we're using any of these jet thrusters, but I'll leave them alone for now. So at least we've unlocked all the weapons, which is great, and everything else but the thrusters. Oh, and these manual doors. Why are you... Is that because that's the last thing unlocked then? No, I'm a little confused why they're that color. Okay, so hover vehicle, we're not really touching that, but eventually we'll make ourselves a big one, like we'll spawn one. That's pretty badass. Here's a large promethium fuel, large thing. A fusion cell, high energy fuel base on promethium hydrogen. Ooh, look at that. So they tell you how much kilowatts they are. I didn't realize that. So promethium pack is 30 kilowatts, a large one is 150, and the fusion cell 30 kilowatts. This is really good. This is nice dense energy. Does biofuel have a kilowatt on it? Yes, it does. 10 kilowatts. So it kind of gives you an idea. Biofuel is actually slightly efficient if you really think about it, because yes, it's only the value of, one biofuel is the value of 3 of these, so 3 biofuel equals the value of 1 of these, but at the same time, that's not so bad since it's kind of infinite. All we were using was wooden planks, basically wood, to go through it non-stop. So cutting down trees for an hour, just clearing out a forest because I wanted to easily access the vegetables and stuff, you know what, wasn't so bad if you really think about it. But anyways, tech trees here. Oh, sorry, tech trees. Yep. So these are different things. I might as well unlock the fusion cell. That's badass. Flares. Might as well unlock the next level mining. So the first level of mining requires an auto mining core, which is awesome. Then auto mining core again, probably. It uses auto mining core, but other materials. Okay, so we could probably make a miner. I don't think we're at the point where I really care much for it yet, because it's not where I really want it or need it. There's a deconstructor. That's a new thing. Requires a bunch of flex stuff, so we don't have that yet. There's a repair console, which is cool. Furnace. The furnace is probably worth doing for certain materials, but it requires a couple rare things. I don't think we're quite ready for that. The ATM, I think we can make that, though. Because the ATM might be fun and useful for playing around, mostly because we have credits. We got them from some enemies already, so let's just take this and throw them against the wall. So this is the ATM. It's the most simple thing in the world. It's not even special in any way, really. I think I threw them in this chest, probably. Yeah, there it is. There's your credits. It's money cards. You throw them in there, and oops, sorry, here you go, and then there you go, and then you can withdraw them if you put your number in here. So, 1 card, etc. And then you could use, we're not playing the multiplayer for it. I think it's this button that might be locked, actually. I think this might be the trading button, but you could normally, I guess, trade with it. Okay, so we got the tech tree down there. We got the multi-tool tier 2. I should probably create that if I can. Symbol and texture. So you got all the different weapons. Honestly, I'm more than happy with my current weapon. I probably wouldn't change it much. I don't know if I can. You can create the enhanced stuff now, the red ones, which is interesting. Does that mean there's a tier 3 of all the weapons, like a epic version? Because I didn't think there was enhanced before, so I'm wondering, is that the case now? So my favorite weapon right now is the assault rifle. There's the enhanced version. So you need an assault rifle tier 2. You need a rifle upgrade kit. I actually have an upgrade kit, but I don't know if it's a rifle one. Ah, darn it, it's a heavy one. I don't think you can make the kits from scratch. I could be wrong, but my understanding is actually you have to get them by looting stuff for it, unfortunately. So as much as I would love that kit right now, I don't think I can get that. So you can see it requires the rifle kit here. So I'm pretty sure all the kits require... I don't think you can find any of the kits here. So I'm pretty sure they have to be traded, or I'm only guessing trading could make sense. A rare trade, not sure. But I'm pretty sure most of it's just based on looting containers and stuff like that for it. Okay, so let's continue on. I wanted to check those miners out, by the way. I think that would just be sexy just to know where they are in here and just to ponder They might be actually in a different spot. Where do they put the... Is the bike's in this one, actually. So, no, they'd be here. Oh, here it is. I was looking for this, but I was thinking they would have different colors, but they actually are kind of blended in. So here they are, basically. So I can make this one because I guess we got the zirconium alloy, but I still don't think it's worth it to have the tier 3, period, honestly. That's my personal opinion. So I probably wouldn't bother till that point. So yeah, we got a bit of ways for that, I guess. Okay, so let's check out, we were thinking about weapons anyway, so let's go tech tree, let's go small vessel. And so we unlocked all the weapons. Awesome. So let's go to weapons and put it on, sorry, not capital, but SVs. So you can see the different things. This is an ammunition, if you can believe that. Kind of looks cool. Uses the Pentex raw materials. Holy crap. It's an LS charge. It sounds badass, but you got the railgun, which is not bad. It does a bunch of damage. The railgun actually is the best. I was thinking Gatling gun. Not bad. It's whatever. The railgun actually does a lot of damage, like one big burst shot. The railgun, though, keep in mind, uses the zirconium alloy, which we have very little of the alloy. But this one can do blah, blah, blah. It has, what's the range on it? Max range up to 800. That's not so bad. Railgun bullets it uses. So what's a railgun bullet? Here it is. You don't even have it Savium, so you want to make sure you know what you're making. Outside of that is Gatling guns, which, well, we do have the Gatling. Unfortunately, this seems to be like the one for us right now. So let's go ahead and let's do 4 Gatling guns. I think if we had more Gatling guns, we'd be able to do more oomph. You have homing rockets. Attachable to your vessel, range, space, on planets, lower, blah, blah, blah. Explosive damage. So this one is just a rocket launcher. I feel like... what's the range on this, actually? Let's look at it. 300 on this planet and 340. But it's a homing, so I don't know how well it works. I feel like this one would be better. A little more damage, not as much range, but you can just point at your target and shoot right at it. I don't know how I feel about the homing one. Of course, it requires ammunition, right? So the ammunition is a 135 shell. Well, there you go. We don't have this stuff. It requires magnesium, promethium pellets. We do have some magnesium, actually, but it only does an output of 7. I don't feel like we just have quite enough for this. What's the ammo for this one? This is the 200... Oh, sorry. I was going to say 240. No, this is a 15 millimeter bullet. So these guys here. So let's do that many. That might be a little too much, to be honest. But this just uses steel and that nitro whatever, which is basically the wood anyway. So not so bad. Let's go ahead and fit this on our Mother SV. I'm going to call this the Mother SV because it just sounds badass. So we can get more on the sides there as well, but I think I'll leave those for now. Unless you really want to punch it. I mean, actually, it might not be a bad idea. Why not have 8 Gatling guns on this thing? I mean, Gatling guns are cheap. The ammo's cheap. It requires a lot of iron, but I mean, if you can vaporize stuff in one shot, just and it vaporizes, it's not such a bad idea, actually. You know, I have to admit, it's not a horrible idea at all. So let's look at the Gatling gun here. So Gatling gun requires some iron, and we'll get some bits here because we should grab a bit of everything anyways. So there you go. This should be enough for whatever it requires. Boom, boom, boom. And then here we go. So I don't know what my girlfriend's doing upstairs. She's making a lot of noise, unfortunately. Okay, so we're almost done anyways. This will get us the other Gatling guns. I think it's a lot slower than this, but it's like not I'm really timing it much. So here you go. So we got lots of ammunition. We might actually have some over here too. Oh, we do. We have a few over here. Or my other vehicle also has it. So this vehicle over here is kind of fun because this can be used for a throwaway now, honestly. You could just basically use it to throw into the enemies and die. probably a good backup vehicle even if I died with this or something, or if I could get away, you know, a slight backup. Okay, so it's gotten 1 Gatling gun. I gotta get a couple more going. So this is definitely, I think, crafts a lot faster. Let's go ahead and actually place this on board our little ship here. There you go. This is kind of cool, though. I love the small ship being, like, so big in a sense. And here's a locker, too. So it really does have everything. Here's your ammunition. It looks like it only has 1 crate. But it's at the back. It's very protected as well. So you wouldn't have to worry too much of running out. And look at all the storage containers. I love this. This is like your... This is basically your home away from home in an SV, which I think is awesome. And like now that you can actually get around the world with the warp drive and stuff, I think that's even cooler. So we're gonna have a bit of fun with that, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and actually check on that here. So once these are done, I think what I'm gonna do is actually check out how I make the warp fuel here. Because we got a couple already, so I'll just see how that works, putting them in, and then we'll figure out how this goes. So here we go, the blah blah blah. So it requires the pentax stuff, which is raw. Here it is. This is the raw version of it. And you can make the crystals, of course, so I might as well make it all. I don't know if you need it for something else, but whatever, I'll make it all right now. And here is the refined version of it already, so let's see what happens when we throw that into the fuel. It shouldn't be a big deal. It should just, we don't even have to go in, but you can go into your warp fuel and fill all. There you go. So it gives you 2 AU jump. So it seems like it gives you about the same range. Warning, drones come to my base. That's fine. But we should check to make sure that I have enough ammo. I think it wasn't a lot of minigun rounds, projectile rounds. Is it using the 30mm? I don't know how much we started with, honestly, so we're getting a little low probably. But not enough to actually worry about it right now. Okay, so there you go. So we got the other 4 Gatling guns. Here is this stuff. Oh, it doubles it, so we got even more. Oh, that's awesome, yeah. Oh yeah, we're set. So definitely the next episode, we're getting out of this system. We're going for an adventure. I'll fill it up with food, meat, things like that. I'll probably stack it up a bit more. You can open this directly, by the way. Oh, it actually just sits in here solid, even though it kind of... So there you go, 14 AU. That's cool. I thought it was like kind of like a liquid, like the way power is now, kind of. But and I want to put these in here, but I'm actually thinking these can't actually fit in there, unfortunately. Oh, darn it. Why do they look like they can fit in there? You have to admit, they definitely did look like they would fit in there. That is weird, isn't it? Huh. They seem like they would be a perfect fit in there. I don't quite understand that. Wait a minute. SV and HV? No, this is the right ship size. Yeah, I'm a little confused, my friends. There's the retrieve blocks. You can retrieve a block, but there's nothing in there. This is the wing. I really wouldn't want to touch the wing, period. I could remove the shielding here. Do you think that would make a difference? I feel bad for it, but I'm going to do it anyways. Because that doesn't make sense, so... Yeah, it will not let me put this here. Yeah, I'm not sure why it won't let me do it. Well, you know what? We'll put it right there then, if it won't let me do it. Can I put another one there? What is that? What is that block that it won't let me put it on? Oh my goodness. Oh crap. I think I know what it is now. They do have turrets on here. They have... I think they have those ones that pop out on here. That's what it is. Let's look on here. Devices. Weapons, 4. Oh, and then my Gatling guns. Oh my goodness. They have Gatling guns that come out of the front of it and the sides. I think I just put this in the way. Oh man, they have those new ones. That's what it is. Oops. It's actually kind of funny that they let me put them in front of these ones, though. You have to admit that's a bit weird. There you go. Oh, no, those are steel blocks. Where's the other? Oh, no, those are... Oh, okay. These ones come out. These ones don't come out. Okay. Well, at least we didn't destroy everything. I'm sad I kind of messed up the outside. I don't think I'll ever be able to mimic the repair of it. So... Let's see if I can... So let's see what happens. So the weapons are blah, blah, blah. They're retracted. Activate them, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know how to activate them, so I just assume you go to weapons and activate them. Oh, there they go. So they're retracting now. Oh, that is so cool. Also, whoopsies. Okay. Well, the good news is we can still put these ones in the front then. The bad news is we destroyed the covering on this one. I'll probably never ever get to fix it again with the nice little shapes. Hell, I know the shapes on that. I mean, you can hover over them and look at them, but I don't even think you can copy them. If there was a copy button, I don't know. Either way, I'll leave it alone. But that is awesome. So we actually had turrets on there. I wish I kind of realized that at first. I was like, I'm really confused because it kind of looked like just the same at the front, right? But hey, now we know. So let's get our ass in here. And sorry, just looking for ammunition. There we go. And then now when we reload. Are they already pre-reloaded? I guess so. Okay. There we go. It keeps saying missing ammo, 15 mil, but isn't that what I'm using anyways on here? I kind of wish it would put you back inside if you're from there. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on there, so I'm going to have to play around with that. It seems like half of the guns aren't reloading properly. So you can go ahead and put these in the... Yeah, so they all use the same... They use the same everything. It's just they're not reloading for some reason, so I'm going to have to look into that. But you can go ahead and put these add to group. And then you can go to, say, weapons. There you go. I don't know if you can click multiples of them. No. Doesn't look like it. You can't drag them. No. When you go to add to group, does it save it? Oh, it does. Awesome. So you can just go like this. Add a group. Weapon. Add a group. Weapon. Awesome. Yeah. Oh! There we go. Look how very little... Like, it's not really fast. It's still a bit buggy. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but... I'll play around with it off camera either way. So I'm going to gather some food, get some things going, like extra food ready. get the fuel in here. I won't bring it all, of course, but we'll definitely get this going and get it ready, and then I think we'll be ready to go on a bit of an adventure, which will be awesome. I'm sure it has a constructor on here too. Oh, it actually has 2 constructors on here, so you can use that for crafting as well. The only thing they don't have is a food constructor. You can craft food on board on it, but they don't have like a dedicated food constructor. I don't think that exists for smaller vehicles anyways, but I just wanted to indicate that that's not something that exists anyways. But anyways, guys and girls, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see you wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.